Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, gentlemen, for being here today. And I want to thank all the expert witnesses on the panel. I think you enlightened us with some of the information that we haven't even heard before or isn't talked about, and is so important, I think, for the residents and the visitors and everybody in the state of Maryland to hear, so they can adequately look at how they perceive these projects and their future here off Ocean City. The discussion of wind turbines off the coast of Ocean City goes back as far as 2010. Yet this is the first time a committee from the federal government has actually held a hearing here in Ocean City where our residents and our property owners who are the most affected by these projects have a chance to speak with you and to hear from you. Ocean City is the only municipality in the state located on the Atlantic coast. People live here, invest here, and visit Ocean City to enjoy the beach, the ocean, and the pristine view of the horizon off of our coast. This is the only city in the state of Maryland where you can experience the sunrise over the Atlantic each and every day. What is being proposed would destroy what 26,000 property owners and 8 million visitors enjoy each year, not just today, but for future generations. Building turbines closer than 26 nautical miles from our coast, or even more disturbing, as close as 10 miles from our shoreline, would destroy that national phenomenon forever. The sunrise over the Atlantic would look like a backdrop from Star Wars, and that's exactly what it would look like. All you have to do is look at the renderings. It was 7 years ago this April, and Senator Carrozza mentioned this, that I attended a meeting held by the Public Service Commission in Berlin. And that was the first time I saw the renderings of what U.S. Wind was proposing. And at the time, those were 4 megawatt or possibly 6 megawatt turbines and approximately 450 feet tall. I stated our opposition to the size and locations of those turbines at that time, 7 years ago. Our concerns fell on deaf ears. Today, those same turbines are now 18 megawatt turbines and approximately 940 or maybe 1,065 feet in height. And they're proposed for the same locations. Our concerns continue to fall on deaf ears. U.S. Wind has yet to do an economic analysis of the effect of this project on the economy of Ocean City. Why has this not been done? What is also being ignored is the revenue that Ocean City sends, millions of dollars, to both the state and the federal government each year. We only have one industry in Ocean City, and that's tourism. Why would the state or the federal government want to unnecessarily jeopardize our future? Why would they want to do that? I believe it was Delegate Hartman that referenced the Carolina study that showed that 55% of the people surveyed would not return if those turbines were visible, even if they were offered a discount in their rental. The important thing about that survey, it wasn't just a broad survey done on the internet where they asked anybody from anywhere in the United States to comment. This survey only included those visitors that actually rented oceanfront property in North Carolina beaches. It was relevant. Can you imagine what effect that would have on our property values of our industry of tourism? Over the past 7 years, we've learned more about the concerning issues that face our commercial fishermen, our recreational fishermen, national security, and the other environmental interests that were discussed here today. We have listened, but again, their concerns, as well as ours, have been ignored. Hopefully, today we'll rectify some of that. Today, I'm here representing our 26,000 property owners, our residents and visitors, as we stand with these other entities and these congressmen in total opposition to the proposed U.S. Wind project and to the environmental assessment statement, impact statement presented by BOEM. The questions far outweigh the answers. Our future is at stake. And what I can tell you is, God forbid these turbines are built, the public is going to ask local, state, and federal officials, how did you ever let this happen? I can assure you that's what's going to take place. And Congressman Van Drew, when you said stay the course, stay in the battle, what I can assure you is that the town of Ocean City will not back down for our opposition to these projects and to our future here in Ocean City. We will not back down. After reviewing the environmental assessment, BOEM comes back with a record of a decision that's favorable. The town of Ocean City will challenge that decision, and we will file suit.
Yeah!
You know what? We only get one chance to get this right. And this is our chance. And we all have to make sure we follow it through. I want to thank you gentlemen again for being here today. And more importantly, on behalf of all of our citizens, I want to thank you for listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Meehan. We'll go to brief closing statements, and then we'll bring an end to the forum.